When you grow up on a farm, you start hanging around and doing things at a very young age. So you want to help out. If you can help out in any way you can. That's the way my sons were too. They would ride around the combine when they were just babies and just sleep on the floor, but they loved coming out there. When I see Matthew and Jade, my sons, want to farm, it's a terrific feeling. Having them around all these years has been wonderful, and being able to spend the time with them. You're closer to them when they're here, and you're here with them all the time, rather than having a day job and then coming home, right?
Well, Eric, he always helped around the farm. He went to university and took 4 years of commerce, and when he finished that, he was going to start farming. And then when he got married, they decided they would go organic.
We usually sprayed for weeds in June sometime, and then I kept noticing after I was done or during it, I wouldn't feel well. I'd feel tired and sluggish for a few weeks after that. So I kind of started putting two together and do a little bit of reading, and then you start to realize what could be causing it. Even though we put carbon filters in all our tractors and wear suits and try and avoid contact with these chemicals, which eventually a good portion ends up into our environment, whether it be our waters or groundwater or lakes.
Obviously it's not good for you. If you're not allowed to breathe it in or put it on your skin, why should you put it on your food? There's a piece of land out there that's by ours, and because canola has been so high, he's been seeding it, I think it's been 4 or 5 years canola in the same row every year. And it's just, it looks worse and worse every year. And he wonders why.
Well, and what's happening to the soil, do you think?
Well, you're sucking all the nutrients out of it. I'm sure with all the chemicals that you're spraying on every year, it just kills all your microbes, and your soil just doesn't function. You may as well just grow it in your house with your made-up soil.
Crop rotation is important for any farmer.
You're always trying to get all your microbes growing the best so you can get the most nitrogen and all your basic nutrients out of the soil so you can have a good healthy crop.
Keeps the disease away and keeps all the crops clean, and lots of different crops will kind of suppress lots of different weeds too. So
Dad's been farming in most of this land for 25 years or so. He's done lots of soil tests and weighing it out and seeing what's best for that field. And we're always thinking in the long term, what's going to benefit your soil the most?
it's a lot more sustainable because with all the variety we use, keeps the soil in good condition, keeps different nutrients in the soil and stuff like that.
Can you sleep good at night knowing how you farm?
Yep.
That's important, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely a lot better for the environment, that's for sure.
So regarding transparency to the consumer, I think it's an excellent idea because food is such an important ingredient in everybody's health. Where people know where their food comes from, and by seeing the grower, seeing the farm, this just gives the transparency that the consumer wants. The only way to get nutrient-dense food is by working with nature. You can add lots and lots of nitrogen and grow a big, beautiful plant, but the sugar content's always very low, high in water. If you look at vegetables and fruit, the organic ones, if they're grown properly, they're always much sweeter, taste better. If we can improve the soil and leave it in better condition for the next generation, that's our goal here. We do the best that we can do in every aspect, not only farming, but in the processing and the cleaning and everything that we do. We try and provide the best to our customers.